seduced by low charges and a big campaign of advertising by a certain doctor in Tijuana, and having faced several life changes that caused me to begin to regain the weight through depression and a sedentary lifestyle, I found that I could eat more and more, and consequently began gaining the weight back. So I guess my feelings are a lot of harm can be done and a lot of good can be done. You must do your research. We really must do our research. And just because somebody is flashy and big and low prices, that really isn't a very good determining factor. You really have to dig deep. And I would absolutely, absolutely endorse for an original surgery or a revision the Mexicali Bariatric Center. I decided to go to this doctor in Tijuana with the huge advertising campaign. My experience there was less than favorable. He had scheduled 12 patients on the day that I was to be worked on. 12 patients, that's a lot of patients. And so I remember back from my original sleeve talking to Dr. Aceves after the operation. He had told me, had shared with me that he had had some difficulty with the scope going laterally through my abdomen because of some existing scar tissue. So when I checked into the Tijuana clinic, not a hospital, it was a clinic, they didn't even x-ray my existing my existing sleeve to see what was there. So when I was scheduled for the surgery the following day, I went in and came out, was shuttled back to the hospital, not even put in a recovery room, and terrible scarring. And I went home thinking that I had been re-sleeved and immediately gained 10 pounds. Nothing had been done to my sleeve, nothing had been done to my stomach, and I really truly believe what had happened was he had gotten in there with time on the clock and tried to go laterally through my abdomen, had problems, held him up, went probably into the time of the next patient, and sewed me up and put me out. They swear that they did my sleeve, but when I checked back in just yesterday to Dr. Aceves' office, who unfortunately has now passed, and but the Mexicali Bariatric Center, and they x-rayed my sleeve, and there really has been there's been nothing else done to it. It is a typical 7-year-old stretched sleeve. So here I am again, gratefully, at the Mexicali Bariatric Center, and this time I am having surgery by Dr. Ungson, and he is going to be performing a duodenal switch. He will be tightening the portion of my existing sleeve that is stretched, and then he will be doing the second part of the duodenal switch, and I will see you tomorrow and report in after surgery.